All right, welcome back to roomiesbkk.
Guys, this is a special one. I'm not sure about this. This is Mike's idea, by the way. We're gonna be walking and talking. But yeah, welcome back. I'm still Oliver Brenham. He's still Mike Yu. He's famous for doing amazing Thailand content. Now I'm like international model.
International fashion model. And today we're going to be talking about our budget and how much we spend in Thailand.
Yeah.
So right now we are on Sukhumvit Road. This is crazy because we're usually on our couch in peace, and now look at the traffic right now. Do you prefer this vibe?
There's quite a lot of people here. I'm not sure what I think about this so far. I'm
It's a bit more crazy,
quite
right?
confused.
Okay, so let's start it off. How much do you pay for rent, Mr. Oliver, in Thailand?
I pay 14,000 baht every month for my rent, which is approximately. Mickey, please help.
And me too, because for those that are just tuning in this channel, me and Oliver live together. So we
Yeah.
pay 28,000 baht for about 200 square meter room, right?
Yeah, and the location is pretty damn central. It's no, maybe I shouldn't say the area because you have some crazy followers. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we love you. We love you.
We love you guys. But yeah, our apartment is like in the center of Bangkok, pretty much. And the price is 28k baht in total for 200 square meters. I still don't really believe that's the actual rent. I have read the contract 7 times. And I guess it's true.
Honestly, we got a really good deal because for people that know Bangkok, you usually get like a 30 square meter condo for around that price, right?
Yeah, how was your previous condo?
So my first ever rent was 7,000 baht
Yeah.
in Chiang Mai, and then
7,000 baht.
yeah,
That's like $200.
yeah, but it was in a really small. It was a really small room, and then my second one was 15,000 baht,
15,000.
and then
Okay.
23, and now it's dropped down to 14.
So the 23 one, just to compare it like to our current one, how was that? Like what type of building? How new was it? And the
Yeah.
size?
So it was a luxury build. It had like an infinity pool, a sauna, a gym.
Yeah.
You know those typical like luxury looking buildings, like it was kind of like in this area, really nice,
Yeah.
really fancy. But like as you stay in Thailand for longer and longer, you want more space. So me and yeah, shall we go to Sphere?
Yeah.
So this is actually crazy. So yeah, when you live, oh, we're trying to cross the road.
Yes.
Yeah, the longer you live in Thailand, you just want more space, and that's what I wanted. And
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think we've both realized that the new modern buildings with all the amazing facilities and amenities, they're quite expensive compared to the older buildings. So like the one you lived in before where you paid 23k, right?
Yep.
That one is like 5 years old maybe.
Yep.
Whereas our one,
so old.
like the current one, I think it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
They told me. So that also have to do with the prices. So if you come to Bangkok and are looking for a condo or an apartment and want a lot for your money, like a lot of space, I highly recommend older buildings.
This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Right now we're in Sphere. Let's do a 180 toe, do a catwalk.
Catwalk, 180 catwalk,
Yeah.
like this.
Start from there.
What do you mean? Why should I do that?
I don't know.
I feel a little bit dizzy now.
Because you haven't been modeling for a while, so I just wanted you to do it for the camera. Okay, and
I'm getting ready for Milan Fashion Week, guys. So he's actually just being a good friend helping me out here.
so right now we're at Sphere. It's one of the nicer malls. Look at this. What time is it now, Oliver?
Oh, that's my headset. It is 20:30.
Yeah, 8:30 and it is
8:30,
popping.
So next up on our expenses, what do we have?
Food?
Food.
For food, how much do you think you spend per week on food?
Per week, actually before this podcast, I did my homework and I think I spend around 500 baht a day on food.
Whoa.
Ish.
But you eat really expensive food, no?
Yeah. It's like from 500 to 1,000 baht.
Are you sure?
If you think about like my eggs, I pay 100 baht for 10 eggs.
Yep.
not even like 90 baht for 10 eggs, and then I eat like 5 eggs. That's a good meal. And like my oats, it's so cheap. I buy a kg for like 80 baht.
It's because you're cooking, so your price
Yeah.
is lower.
And the chicken's super cheap, but then again, I also sacrifice some of my time for the cooking. But let's say like 500 to 1,000 baht a day.
And what if
Between
you
that.
was to eat out for the whole day? How much would that be?
Oh, that would probably be around 1,000 baht. Yeah.
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 For me, I think I spend around 700 baht, but I eat out for every meal. So that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Except for when I cook for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But now I'm getting billed for that now. We're planning to sit at Starbucks, but the music is so loud that we're gonna find somewhere a bit more quiet.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the park perhaps, or
Maybe
keep
we go to
walking.
IKEA.
Yeah.
Uh,
IKEA.
If you've never been to Bangkok before, I really recommend coming to Sphere. Like, look at this.
It's crazy.
What is that? Like every single day they have something like going on here.
It's crazy.
Show
Okay.
me your best dance move.
There it is. There it is, man.
That's amazing. Is that how you get all the girls?
It's I wouldn't say it's girls that come over here for that dance trick. It's
Okay.
more like
More the guys?
I was gonna say grandmas, but okay, yeah.
But I'm actually the opposite of Oliver. I'm someone who's quite lazy, and I order all of my meals. And I think I eat mostly healthy food.
Mhm.
Would you agree to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
And healthy food is a bit more pricey, hence why I pay 700 baht. And maybe some of you guys are watching in America or England, and you might be thinking 700 baht, that's a really cheap price, but in Thailand it's actually quite a lot of money.
700 baht a day
For food.
Wow, that's cheap. Nah, bro. Most of your meals are like 300, 400 baht, aren't they? And if you have 3 or 4 meals a day.
Mm, yeah, maybe 700 to 1,000 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just to be like as transparent
Yeah.
with our wonderful audience.
Okay.
And what else?
Electric and water for our apartment.
Yeah, electricity and water.
And Wi-Fi.
I don't know how much we pay for any of those things.
All right.
No, last month we paid 196 baht.
For water.
Yeah.
So that's like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cheap in Thailand. Electric, I think it's in the last 2 years I pay from 800 to 1,000 baht a month.
Yeah.
Same
That sounds
with you?
realistic. Yeah.
And Wi-Fi.
Actually, honestly, some months it's been 2,000 because
Wow.
my AC is just on all the time. I'm very hot. I sweat a lot. Not like you.
So you have to pay more of the electric bill. then.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is 900 baht.
And then what else do we spend money on? Like our gym memberships.
Oh, we got such a good deal,
We
guys.
got the best deal ever. I was actually trying to find the gym the first day we moved in, and then I meet Benjamin, one of our mutual friends. I met one of his friends on the street who was like, "Hey, that's you, Oliver," and I was like, "Hey, you look big and buff. He has big arms." And then he told me, "Oh, are you going to the gym?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm trying to find a gym." And then he told me about this gym called Platinum Fitness in Ekamai, and it is 4,900 baht for 1 year.
That's a crazy deal. You know what?
Crazy deal.
Guys, I am so shocked because before we were filming this, all of us like, I'm so tired. I don't know if I can do this podcast. If we do this podcast, it has to be in the next 5 minutes because I'm gonna crash. And now I see Oliver doing this. He's so much energy. Where did all of this energy come
The
from?
camera.
Oh
The
my
camera
gosh.
does something to
It's,
me.
it's
seriously.
energized you.
Yeah.
I have not seen Oliver like this.
Honestly, I slept what 3 hours,
Yeah.
and I've been kind of zombie all day. Been a bit sensitive. I was about to cry a couple of times.
Yeah, we had boat noodles for lunch and he was not talking. It was like the most
Nah.
silent I've seen him. And then he was messaging me at 5 a.m. Mike, I can't sleep. Let's go partying. I was like, I said,
no
Oliver,
partying, bro."
no, he didn't say that. But yeah, he was saying he couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
What's with the lack of sleep, Oliver? Do you want to share to the audience?
Honestly, my entire life I've struggled with my sleep.
Oh,
Basically, usually it always takes me like half an hour to fall asleep, and
Do you want me to tuck you in?
yeah. And then lately, because moving and traveling a lot, I got out of my sleep rhythm.
Yep.
Or I have like a whole night routine, my sleep routine, something like that. Yeah, I used to have like a good one, and I've just been completely out of it lately,
Yeah.
and I need to get back to it. and I used to write a journal before sleeping, like my to-do list. I like to read before. Lately, it's just been on the phone before sleep, and that's not good for me.
I
And
should buy you a cookie jar
yes,
to
please.
lock the phone. I need to get that too because I'm always up till like 2 a.m. and then I shower really
Yeah.
late and Oliver complains. He's like, Mike, can we agree on not showering after midnight?
Yeah,
And
I think lately I've also been sleeping like 12, 1, 2 a.m. But I want to be asleep by 11, 12, ideally. Because I really like the mornings and like go out like 6 a.m. and enjoy the weather before it gets too hot. Oh, dude, they have ice cream for 8 baht here.
that's
Now
that's like
everyone's
20
looking
cents.
at me, but I'm impressed.
We're just like
That's
two
insane.
two random dudes wearing the exact same thing with Mike speaking really loudly about our expenses, and somehow we arrived in IKEA. Okay, we're gonna have another break because my arms are aching a lot.
Yeah, and apparently my arms aren't stable enough, so
This is
put the camera
perfect.
down.
I think you guys are probably getting a headache from all the movement going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about electric, Wi-Fi, water, rent, food. So if it's 700 to 1,000 per day, that's equivalent 70 times 30. That's
Don't look at me. You're the Chinese Asian guy here. You do the math.
21k to 30,000 baht. And then my part of the rent is 14k. So that's the bulk of the expenses. So to just maintain my lifestyle here with just food and rent, that's 44k, 44,000 baht.
44,000 baht.
Yeah.
That is so good, and the quality of your life. What about your bike, like transport?
Oh, so I own my own bike and my
Mhm.
gas is only it's really good.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
about 100 baht a week.
That is like $3.
And for some reason, I have a spare motorbike, and I gave Oliver. So we drive the same bike.
Or
have
we
a
drive
Super X.
together, and
Yeah.
then we even save those 100 baht extra.
Yeah, 100. So that's like $12, $13 for the whole month for
Yeah.
gas.
And basically
Crazy.
now, because of you, all my transportation is free.
Yeah, I'm like the Grab driver for Oliver.
Yeah, and
But-
if you're not art, then I just use the bike that you borrowed me.
Yeah. But just to preface this, 44k might be quite affordable for a lot of foreigners watching, but I do have to acknowledge it's quite a lot of money
Yeah.
for like a Thai person, especially like living and working in a corporate world.
What's the average salary here?
So I've heard like an average 9 to 5 salary in Thailand is starting. Apparently, it starts at like 15 to 20,000 baht. And if you work for several years, it goes up to like 30, 40, 50,000 baht. But this is what I've heard. If you're Thai, maybe you can correct us. But is this
Yeah, yeah.
similar to what you've heard as well?
Yeah, yeah, and similar to the impression I already had,
Yeah.
which is, oh, it's so low.
Yeah.
It's really, really
It's
low,
not
especially
fair.
coming from Denmark, where the lowest salary is like when you work in a supermarket would be 100,000 baht.
Wow.
Like 100,000 baht, you would get paid for a full-time job in a supermarket.
Because you were telling me before coming to Thailand, you worked every day at a supermarket and you were making
Yeah.
loads of money, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So in 1 month, how much was you making at the supermarket?
Oh, I think my best month was maybe around 170k.
Oh my
170,000.
gosh.
But keep in mind, I also worked maybe 210. I feel like it was 208 hours that month. Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, not really, but I needed some money. I needed to save up money. I wanted to travel the world. Wanted to make it as a social media star.
And now are you a superstar?
Not really. Not yet.
We're not
Here
yet.
we are, 7 years later.
But we do have 4,000 followers on roomiesbkk.
Yeah, and I get really excited
We have to do a high five. Celebratory.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have some talk about that later.
Yeah.
I've just pinned that in my
Sorry,
memory.
sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's okay. But
Do I still get the helmet?
yeah.
I can still have the ice cream? Okay, what
Just
else?
have to give you a warning later. But if you compare that to even like IKEA, like someone working as a staff here or at the supermarket or even 7-Eleven, I've heard that it's only 40 baht an hour. So if you work 8 hours times 4, that's 320 baht for the whole day. And then you have to eat your food and pay for
I
rent.
think that's the minimum salary for teenagers in Denmark. Like the minimum hour
Oh
salary
wow, yeah.
is around 300 baht. Yeah.
So it just puts things into perspective. Like, yes,
Yeah.
we're living a happy life, but I think I'm also very aware of like what's going on here. And I mean, if in the future, if we could like do something to try and help that, that would be amazing too.
Mm.
Yeah, because I know we are both in a really like privileged position too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
I think additionally, I also want to add, like to compare prices with modeling from Europe to the US to Asia. If any of you are thinking to model here in Thailand, Bangkok, the payment I get here is also extremely low compared to what I would get in Europe. Like a typical modeling gig here for a full day job would be around 15,000 baht
Okay.
for like average model, I would say.
And this is your line of profession for
Y-
people that don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas if you have a modeling job in Denmark or in Italy or in France, it would usually be around 5,000 euros for a full day.
Have you ever got paid that amount?
Yeah, of course, man.
How
Many
did that make you
times.
feel?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And what's
You
your...
heard the term big energy?
Did you like it? I'm gonna buy this. So, like, what's the if you don't mind sharing, what's the highest paying job you've had in Thailand for modeling?
That was a commercial I shot for a brand that I shouldn't mention because I kind of reveal it. It's confident.
Mm.
It was almost 500K.
But
Yeah. Wow.
for one day.
No, that was a 3 day shoot,
Okay.
but still pretty good.
Yeah. So how do I
Still
become a
pretty good.
model?
You.
Oh wow.
I think that's
silence.
We need a whole episode for that.
Yeah, we need like a 10 video transformation, right?
No, I mean, actually, I think with your status as influencer and this reputation that you've built up here in Thailand, I think it's just a question of time before you're gonna be a model and be on some billboards, and we're gonna see you
Maybe
all around
both
the
of
city.
us.
Yeah, that
Roomies
would be the
BKK.
goal.
I have really big goals for the podcast. Like, I just love doing it so much, and I feel like,
Yeah,
shall I say how many subscribers? I really,
Yeah,
guys, I
tell
really
it,
want to
tell it.
get 100K by like this time next year. That would be amazing.
yeah.
Okay. For the people that don't
Expenses.
live in Thailand and they want to move here, what do you think is a realistic amount that they should have to live here comfortably?
I think if you have at least 30,000 baht, I'd say that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Then you can live here not comfortably. Then you have to like pick and choose and save a bit. But if you have like above 40, 50K baht a month, then you are good. Then you are really good. Actually, this is a question I wanted to ask you for a while. My mom and I, we always do this, and she's like, instead of asking me how I'm doing, she asks me, how much battery do you have left? Yeah. How much battery do you have left? How's your mental health, bro?
My right now 95%.
95.
Yeah, I'm so energized right now.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, I'm really tired, but okay, not 95.
What are you?
Maybe like 40, 50. Yeah.
Do I look tired?
No. No. You look
I'm
fresh.
so energized. I sleep at 2. This guy sleeps at like 10, 11. Whenever
Yeah,
I come
usually.
home from like a day of work, the lights are off. And then I feel really bad to shower. Because I'm like, shh. Yeah.
And then you still do it.
Yeah. Well,
What
am I
goes through
gonna
your head?
smell? I need to shower. Yeah.
But something though with your showers, like you shower for a minute. You are a speed shower, so it's not that bad.
There's not much to shower. I'm not that big, you know. I literally just put the shampoo, do this, and then do it on my body, and I'm done. Like, what? Why do people shower for so long? There's nothing to do in there. It's so boring. Just get the job done.
I'm like checking some body parts out and having some
You-
fun.
You're
and
having
then
activities in the shower.
then I need the shampoo, and then I need conditioner, and the conditioner should be in the hair for like 5 minutes. My mom always told me.
Oh, what?
It needs to soak in.
Right. So once that conditioner's in for 5 minutes, what are you doing? Just like standing there?
Yeah.
So am I
No.
not cleaning myself properly?
Okay. So when
Do
I go into
smell?
no, it's good. It's good. When I go into the shower, first thing I do, I wet my hair, and if I want to wash with shampoo, I do that. But usually, just conditioner in my hair, and then I start with the shower gel, wash my body, and I have like what are this thing called that
Oh,
I
the
used
scrub, the body scrub.
Yeah, I have a scrub. I scrub like from head to toe, and then once I'm done with that, that's probably like 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with my face wash, and
God, we're getting a
Yeah.
whole 10-step viral
Yeah.
Danish treatment right now.
yeah, and then I wash out the conditioner, and that's it. It takes like 5 minutes. It's a bit more complicated,
God.
but this is how
You love to ramble,
you
don't
get
you,
this
Oliver?
hair. Yeah, I think I'm overtired now.
But all right, so let's just try and help the people that want to move to Thailand. So we said
I'm helping them out to shower here.
yeah, I
teaching
think
people to
most
shower.
people are hygienic here, okay?
Yeah.
But you said 30,000 baht to live like reasonably in Thailand, right?
30, maybe
Like,
40,000.
salary. For me, I would say I would agree. I would say 30 to 35. You're gonna live a very okay-ish life. But if you want to eat at the nice restaurants, you want to live in the nice condos, you want
Yeah.
to go on a lot of dates and maybe go to a bar and stuff, I would say you're looking at 80 to 100,000 baht per month.
Well, honestly, it really depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because what are you used to? If you're used to living on the countryside, not having a TV, not having anything, then you can survive for 20,000 baht
Yeah.
like easily.
Yeah.
But if you're used to luxury
Like
and
this
having
guy.
a nanny and all of that,
Yeah.
no, I actually come from very humble.
You had
very
to
humble
work for
place.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
We both worked at supermarkets. I think
Yeah.
we both worked for this actually.
100%.
Yeah. I worked since I was 14. I've done supermarkets, call centers, Adidas, Reebok, my dad's restaurant for free.
Yeah, you did so many things.
reselling
I think we
candy.
should actually do an
Yeah.
episode about this.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting interested. I want to hear more about you, and I want to share more of my story with you.
Because I think most people see us like they see we have a big following, we have this channel, and like but we've actually struggled for like so long to get here.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we're like amazing, but yeah, it's been a struggle.
No, it's not always amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. A lot of things. Actually, I think your parents raised you so well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were harsh on me. I broke
Yeah.
down so many times though,
Wow.
because I was always by myself, and my parents would never like support what I do. It's always myself. But I'm glad I'm living here now.
Maybe that's why you're so strong now.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Well, I think if I don't work, then it's all gonna come crashing down. And I
Yeah.
want to support people around me and take care of people I love, and especially I want to take care of my mom too. So. Yeah, but this is going off topic. I want to talk about what jobs people can get in Thailand.
What jobs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because maybe people want to, like, yeah, they want to know about the budget, how much to save, how much to earn, but they're like, how the heck do I get a job in Thailand?
Yeah. So how
Like
the heck do they
maybe
get a
they
job
don't
in
look
Thailand?
like Leonardo DiCaprio over here. Like they don't want to be like maybe they don't want to be an influencer too. So
Yeah, that's true.
for me, I feel like a lot of foreigners when they first come here, they're English teachers, and when you're an English teacher at international school, which pays a lot better, it starts from I think 50,000 all the way to like 100,000 for the first year. And if you're just working at a local like school, I think it starts at 30. No, I think it starts at 40,000. Yeah, that's what I've heard from my friends. Is there any other jobs that people can work as a foreigner?
Yeah, for example, when I was backpacking around Southeast Asia and Thailand, a lot of foreigners are working at hostels.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that's not allowed in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Never mind.
I
We
don't
can
think
cut that
it's
out.
I don't think it's allowed, and I don't think that will sustain a very long-lasting life here
No, you're right.
because that doesn't pay, like to live a long-lasting life. in
Yeah,
Thailand.
and when I think back at it, like most of them volunteer.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I think it's for volunteering. Yeah, I want to give you guys like good information. Yeah, but I would say mostly people that come to Thailand, they usually don't work inside Thailand unless they got like years of experience from their home country, and then they get sent over to Thailand to work as like a manager, managing hotels or offices and stuff. But most people are like digital nomads, so they have their own business abroad, or they're working for another company and doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of my foreigner friends living here are like they're business owners. They have their own business. And that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shall we get the curtain for our house? Because we've been talking about that for a while, and we have just landed here.
We might as well.
We got Oliver dying over here.
Yeah, I actually have to do an important business call right now. So. No,
We got Oliver dead here, and I'm ordering some curtains for the house. Are you happy you got new curtains?
Dude, you got me new curtains. Yes. And it's just for our viewers, so they have a sense of how much curtains are in Thailand.
3,500 baht.
Yes. This is big actually. This is for our living room.
Yeah. We have finished.
Yeah.
That took so long.
Or more like I'm finished.
We turned the camera off, but we were literally here for, I'd say, an hour,
Yeah.
trying to figure out
Yeah. And I blame this on you.
which curtains to buy. Yeah, and that set us back in
What
total.
about the curtains? Shouldn't we bring them?
No, they're gonna cut it for us. For the lounge curtain, it cost about $120. That was surprising. That was quite expensive. But let's talk
Yeah.
about
And especially because it's IKEA. But lastly, we have like two more
Yeah.
points we want to touch on, like the nightlife and visa expenses.
Yeah.
And since I used to be the party guy here, I'll tell you a bit about the parties here. It's party scene is good. The prices are a bit cheaper than Europe, but it's very similar to European prices. Honestly, you can buy the local alcohol and go to local clubs and bars, which is probably 1/3 of the price, but you can expect to pay at least 400 baht per drink, I think.
is that like a beer or like a cocktail?
That's a cocktail.
A cocktail. And what about like a beer at a pub?
A beer. Okay, honestly, I don't know. I've never bought a beer at a pub here.
Oh, you're not a beer guy?
I'm a beer guy, but I just
Wait,
don't
let's
really
look at
drink
my
that
boots.
much.
Shall I do this in the club? Why are we going
Oh, that's your favorite move?
Anything else apart from the parties? What's the best party spot?
Best party
2025.
spot. I haven't been out here in 1 year. I don't know. I honestly I can't tell you.
Damn.
I went to some of my friends are the owners of the club Baccarat. I went there like 2 times. I liked it. It's good. And then the match dash parties in Bangkok are usually quite nice. They have like pool parties and river rave parties, and they host some really cool rooftop parties too. So those are nice. And the owners are really cool and sweet too. So big recommendation for that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it for me.
And last but not least, we're going to talk about visas. So I want to just talk about the most popular visas, which is tourist visa. And I believe you can stay on a tourist visa for up to 6 months, which is actually a really, really long time. But right now, what is popping is the DTV visa, which is the digital nomad visa, which lasts for 5 years. And it only costs
Yeah.
a surprisingly affordable rate of $200. But there's a catch. You have to have $10,000 in the bank account, which is actually quite a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So if you have that amount, I think that is the best option. And there's also if you don't want to commit to 5 years, there's also a student visa where you
Yeah.
can learn Muay Thai, cooking, or learning even Thai language. And I think that costs anywhere between 30,000 to 40,000 baht, which I think is actually, for me, it's the best option. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think that's the best option too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. When I first came to Thailand, I was on a
I'm too
student
tired.
visa. So I recommend that for people just moving here. But let's wrap this video up. So
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this very chaotic episode of Roomies BKK.
Yeah.
If you like the video, drop us a like, subscribe, because I've noticed 80% of our viewers, I think it was 80 or 90%, don't subscribe to us.
Is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
Guys, what's going on?
I
Please
checked
subscribe.
the analytic. So the analytic says 90% of you do not subscribe, and they just watch our video, and it's going on a day.
That's. I mean, I'm really grateful for all the views and likes and comments, but you guys need to subscribe.
Yeah, you guys need. Yeah,
you guys
please
need to do that.
We are just a small
Real.
channel, okay?
And our bike is actually parked the other way.
Oh, right. Yeah. We're burning our pockets editing these videos. So all you can do is give us a subscribe. But that's episode 7 done.
Yeah, I think
All of
so.
us about to die.
I'm sorry, I lost all my energy for the last part of the video here, but thank you for doing this with me, bro.
Okay,
and
bye-bye.
thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
What are you doing, Oliver?
Just gonna say bye to all of you with my best friend.
Guys, so we realized the next morning that we forgot to talk about the book that goes all about the budget, the spending, living in Thailand. So everything you need to know, visas.
Is in this book.
Yep.
So we recommend you guys to get this book and read it.
So we have a special promotion for the next 72 hours. If you use roomies10, you get 10% off.
Get it.
Get it.
Now!
On a serious note, guys, I'm going to show you guys what is inside this book. Because
There's a bunch of good things. Wow. How I ended up in Thailand. There's a whole chapter just for visas.
yeah, so it talks about tourist education, DT visa, elite visa. We also talk about what is the golden rule here, how to adapt and learn about Thai culture.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a lot of foreigners, they come to Thailand and then they accidentally do the wrong thing. So we go through all of that. Accommodation, how much you should actually spend and not get ripped off. Cost of living, lifestyle, dining, getting around, taxis, motorbikes. Should you buy a car or should you not? And also healthcare, which is really important. You know, a lot of people come to Thailand just to do their teeth.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. It's really good price here.
Yeah, so we talk about, you know, which clinics to go to, which hospitals, employment, learning the language, useful apps. It goes through a ton of stuff. Also safety, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I highly recommend to check the safety out and especially the housing. You do not want to get ripped off. I was in that situation before with one of my previous apartments. I never received the deposit back.
Oh,
I still didn't get it.
how much did you, out of pocket?
It's like 68,000 baht. I never got them. And that's not nice. It hurts.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Which is why I think the book,
Yeah.
for a small investment, it can change and save you a lot of money. So
Yeah.
check it out, Living in Thailand book, and I'll see you guys in the next Roomies video.
Bye bye guys.